Ketuk dua kali dan
Oke,
awal 22%.
Oke guys, balik lagi bersama saya ya di channel Latif Yudo ya. Oke, di video kali ini saya akan bermain game ya, yaitu game frekuensi missing ya. Oke, kita langsung masuk ke gamenya ya. Oke, nah ini gamenya ya. Gamenya itu jadi kita akan memecahkan misteri gitu ya. Kita akan bertanya kepada orang-orang gitu ya. Itu jadi saya dengar itu ya. Nah, kita langsung masuk ke frekuensi missingnya saja. Kita langsung masuk ke frekuensi missingnya. Kita langsung masuk aja ke frekuensi missingnya. Nah, kita masuk. Kita langsung masuk ke frekuensi missing. Oke.
Aksesibilitas halaman 2 dari 8. Kembali tombol. Akses layar depan halaman 2. Kembali depan tombol.
Wow.
Kembali depan.
Wih.
Samsung pas cari kotak edit. Halaman 8 dari 8. Halaman
Topiknya diketuk ini.
halaman delete kembali. Jam bahasa Jawa Rindu. Ketuk dua kali untuk mengaktifkan. Ketuk dua kali yang tahan untuk lama. Tidak akan tersedia. Gunakan cacat atas. Lalu tekan anime sound Sonic Vision Vocalizers Kika Emoji Gelar frekuensi missing.
Dan langsung kita klik frekuensi missing. Yes.
One stop. Halaman 8 dari 8. Frekuensi missing.
Ini landscape ya. Langsung kita nonaktifkan topiknya.
Welcome to Frequency Missing. This game is played in landscape mode with the home button to the right. Main menu.
Nah ini ya, ada main menu ya, ini sudah masuk pertama. Oh ya, sebelum kalian pas kalian sudah mendownloadnya ya, nanti ada apa ya, nanti kayak sebelum masuk ke main menu nanti kayak ada apa ya, nanti kalian bisa inilah. Ya pokoknya nanti kalau sudah selesai di situ langsung masuk ke menu utama ya, langsung kita sentuh ke jari kita, di layar satu jari.
Continue.
Ya ada continue, tadi saya sudah main ya tadi. Ini kita langsung geser.
Drag your finger. New game.
Ini kita langsung new game saja. Tadi karena saya sudah main tadi, kita langsung pencet new game.
If you start a new game, your previously saved game will be overwritten. Are you sure you want to start a new game?
Yes.
Yes. The game autosaves, so you can pick up where you left off.
Oke.
Oh, my head. What happened?
Dang.
Where am I? It's so dark. Ouch! I'm locked in! Help! Is someone there?
Help!
I probably shouldn't have done that. If they hear me, they might knock me out again. I hear some rattling. If I feel around, I might be able to locate where that noise is coming from.
Oke, ini langsung kita sentuh jari kita ke layar, satu jari ya. Kita cari suara ini. Ini. Nah, ini. Mana? Oke. Nah, sampai bunyi klik. Kan suaranya sampai di tengah, sampai bunyi. Nah, sampai bunyi klik gitu ya. Nah, jadi
A screw! I might be able to pry it loose with my hands.
kita lepas tadi ya, kita lepas.
There we go. It's still locked. Maybe there are more screws.
Nah, kita sentuh lagi, kita cari sampai kita ke tengah. Jadi sampai kita geser. Nah, sampai suaranya ke tengah, lalu bunyi klik gitu loh. Nah, tuh bunyi klik.
Another screw! It's starting to give way.
Langsung lagi. Iya. Mana nih suaranya? Hey. Hello, how are you doing? I am the big voice of anything. You can think of. Wow,
Yes!
Oh, chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
3 days earlier.
Kayak upin-ipin. Turing.
April 13th, 8:35 a.m. My first day at work as a reporter for Radio IDUN. Richard would have welcomed me and showed me around, but he disappeared 3 days ago. I'm really worried. Carl might know something about where he is.
Ini kita langsung bertanya saja ke orang ya. Langsung kita cari yang suara bersiul. Nah, suara bersiul. Lepas.
Hi, Carl. How's it
Carl.
going?
Oh, hi, Patricia. Just fine.
Patricia.
How are you settling in?
Dari ini British kali ya, British British apa tuh?
Richard,
Richard.
have
Nah,
you read the newspaper
kita
today?
yang Richard
No.
ya.
What's on
Terlepas.
your mind?
It said the police have closed the investigation on Richard's disappearance.
What? No one has seen him in 3 days.
I know! They claim there's no indication that a crime has been committed. How can they not care about what happened?
I'm sorry. I know you're good friends. Is there anything I can do?
Thank you, but I don't think so. I was so happy when he got me this job and was really looking forward to working with him.
Kita sentuh lagi, kita cari.
Richard's disappearance.
Nah, ini kita lepas.
Do you know anything about Richard's disappearance?
No, nothing. I
Unik
was
nih.
going to snoop around in his office,
Gestur
but
gamenya.
someone had blocked it.
Gestur game.
Do you think there's anything in there?
I don't know. But he spent a lot of late nights in his office. I thought maybe he had left some notes about what he was working on.
Oke, kita langsung cari.
Richard's disappearance.
Mana? Hey,
Enough about Richard. Richard's job.
Richard's job.
Do you know what he was working on?
Some stories, but nothing that would explain his disappearance. You spent a lot of time together. He never told you
maaf.
anything?
No, but I got this feeling he wanted to tell me something but couldn't. I thought it might have something to do with what he was working on. Richard's job. Enough about Richard.
Nah, kita klik yang ini. Kita lepas yang ini. Lepas. Kita lepas dari kita. Lepas. Set.
Thank you.
Thank you. Langsung kita.
Richard.
Mana?
New at work.
Ini.
It's a lot to process in a short amount of time.
Yes. Something on your mind?
Something on your mind?
Carl's job.
Carl's job.
I don't think I've asked you what you do around here.
That's all right. I work as a fact checker and audio technician.
What does a fact checker do?
I check that all the facts are correct.
And as an audio technician?
I make sure that your segments sound good on the air.
Langsung.
The radio station.
Radio station.
Well, I got a quick tour yesterday, but maybe you can tell me more about the radio station.
I don't know what to say. The building is a bit much for my taste. It was originally built as a royal library, apparently. I'm sure Monica at the reception can tell you more about the station.
Okay.
The chief.
The chief.
The chief has barely had time for
The
me.
chief office.
What is he like?
He can be a bit difficult to deal with sometimes.
Wow.
He wants to be one of the crew and make good broadcasts.
Well, good
but he
broadcast.
also wants to make his bosses happy.
Oh, he's not in charge?
In France?
He only runs our department, even if he sometimes acts like he runs the whole station.
The chief.
Eh?
Carl's job. The radio station.
Okay.
The chief. Enough about work. The chief.
Ya.
Enough about work. Thank you.
Langsung kita goodbye saja.
New at work.
Kita langsung
Richard.
menggoodbye-kan diri.
Goodbye.
Oke.
Thanks, Carl. I'll see you
Menggoodbye-kan
later.
diri. Gimana tuh?
Goodbye.
Bye. Apaan tuh? Langsung kita masuk ke lobby ya. Kita masuk ke lobby. Kita cari suara pintunya nih. Mana pintu? Ada pintu. Langsung kita lepas.
The lobby.
Kita masuk ke lobby. Oke.
The radio station's lobby. Grandiose and awe-inspiring. You can't help but be impressed by it.
Oke, ini langsung kita masuk ke Monica. Ya, Monica. Monikanya yang sedang kayak mengetik tuh ya, yang ini. Kayak mengetik seperti ini. Oh. Yang ini ya.
The radio station's receptionist. Hello, Hello, Monica.
Good morning, Patricia. What can I do for you?
Langsung cari Richard's disappearance.
Coworkers. Goodbye. The radio station. Coworker. Richard's disappearance.
Click.
Do you know anything about what's happened to Richard?
Well, not more than anyone else, I believe. The police were snooping around here a few days ago, and now I'm reading that they don't think a crime has been committed.
Snooping.
It's good that they investigated, but they could have done it without disturbing everyone. To be honest, we didn't get along very well. He was a very good reporter, but he didn't always think the rules applied to him.
Ini musiknya kayak jazz gitu ya musiknya.
Coworkers.
Coworkers, yang ini aja.
The radio station. Coworkers.
Ah.
The radio. How many people work here?
Well, we have 60 employees, the biggest and best radio station in the country.
The office. Work. The office. Where does everyone sit?
The management use the top floors, of course. They enjoy the view, you see. Down here's the newsroom. You can find some of the reporters, audio technicians, and the department chief here. Between us and the top, there are more reporters and administrators.
The office. My job. Work. The office. Enough about the station. Work. Do you know what I'm supposed to do here?
Huh. Don't you know?
Kayak orang dewasa.
Yes, but the
Kayak
chief
orang
just
dewasa.
told me to
Kayak
get
laki-laki tadi.
acquainted with the station.
I suppose you'll start with a few small stories here and there. But regardless of what you get to do, you should be proud and happy you're working for this fine radio station.
My job. The office. Work. Enough about this.
Work.
Work. What is everyone doing here?
Well, most of them are reporters like you. There's a lot that goes into making good broadcasts, so we also have several audio technicians and lots of administration.
Okay.
Work. Enough about the station. Thank you.
Thank you. Salah.
The radio station. How many people work here?
Well, we have 60 employees, the biggest and best radio station in the country.
My job. Work. The office.
Tadi udah ding, tadi udah.
Enough about the station. Thank you. Coworkers. Richard's coworkers. What can you tell me about our colleagues?
Who do you have in mind?
Ini main.
Carl.
Carl.
What's Carl like?
He's a fun guy that gets along with pretty much everyone at the station. Officially, he's a fact checker, but he mostly works on their audio for the broadcasts.
The chief. Carl. Stephanie. Carl. Enough about colleagues. Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Apparently Stephanie will be my mentor. What is she like?
Oh, is she going to be your mentor? She's pedantic, very skillful, and a respected news anchor. But if you ask me, she can be a bit stuck up sometimes.
The chief. What is the chief like?
He's an orderly man that knows how to take charge. But between you and me,
Chief.
he can be a bit grumpy sometimes. Oof.
Sentuh lagi.
The chief. Carl. Stephanie. Enough about colleagues. Thank you. Coworkers. The radio station.
Langsung
Coworkers.
aja.
Goodbye.
Langsung
Richard's disappearance. Goodbye.
menggoodbye-kan diri.
Thanks, Monica.
Oke, langsung kita masuk ke sini. Ini. Nah, ini ya. Ini kita coba buka pintunya.
Richard's office. It's locked. Could there be a clue to his disappearance in there?
Nah, itu ya. Pintunya tidak bisa dibuka ya. Nah, kita masuk ke sini dulu. Kita masuk ke sini. Yang ini pintu yang ini ya, pintu yang ini. Oke. Langsung kita klik.
The chief's office. A well-furnished office that smells of leather and cigars.
Nah, kita langsung ini ya.
Excuse me, Chief. Do you have a minute?
Yes, 1 minute. What do you want?
Richard has... What do you know about Richard's disappearance?
Only what the police have said.
And what is that?
Nothing.
Aren't you concerned about your employees?
Of course I am. There's just not a whole lot I can do about it. We've got radio to produce. I don't have time to worry about something that's out of my hands. I'm sorry, I know the two of you were friends.
But you're the manager. You can't just sit there and hope for the best.
Careful now. Richard's recommendation is the only reason you're here.
Sudah mulai marah.
Locked office. Why is Richard's office locked?
The police have already investigated it. They didn't find anything. You have to understand, I don't want other people running around in there causing even more trouble.
They must have missed something.
Are you doubting the police's competence? Stop meddling with things you don't understand and go do your job.
Oke, kita langsung. Ini kita ada kunci ya nih, ada kunci nih. Nah, maaf. Ada kunci ya. Nah, coba kita ambil kuncinya. Kita ambil kuncinya.
A key cabinet.
Nah, itu
Get
enggak.
away from there. Do you often rummage through other people's belongings?
The key to Richard's office is probably in there, but I'll never get to it as long as the chief is here.
Nah, itu ya.
I really don't have time for you right now. Go to the newsroom. Maybe you can learn a thing or two about live broadcasting.
Nah, cara untuk kan tadi tidak bisa mengambil kuncinya ya. Nah, cara kita bisa mengambil kuncinya, nah kita keluar dulu dari sini. Mana?
The lobby.
Nah, kita masuk ke room ya. Kita masuk ke room. Ini ya yang ini. Ada suara sepatu nih. Nah, ini kita lepas.
The newsroom.
Kita masuk ke room.
Monica, the chief said I could go in.
All right, just be careful and don't do anything to disturb them.
The newsroom. Furnishings are simple and functional. It's the heart of the station.
Nah, sekarang kita cari suara ini. Nah, itu ya. Nah, suara yang dengung tadi. Nah, nih, suara yang dengung. Kita lepas.
A large switch. Do I dare pull it?
Nah, ini ada pilihan.
No. Yes. No.
Ada no.
Yes.
Nah, kita pilih yes ya. Wow.
What the heck are you doing?
What are you doing, Butterfingers? You just interrupted a live broadcast.
I'm sorry. I lost my balance and fell on the switch.
Get out.
Probably not the smartest thing I've ever done, but it should keep him busy for a while.
Nah, sekarang kita bisa mengambil kuncinya ya sekarang. Kita masuk ke tadi ya, masuk ke yang ini.
The chief's office.
Kita masuk ke chief office lagi. Nah, sekarang kita ambil kuncinya. Oke, kita ambil kuncinya. Nah, sekarang kita bisa mengambil kuncinya. Yeay, sekarang udah bebas. Kita ambil kuncinya.
This key looks like it could open the door to Richard's office.
I don't care whose fault it is. It's your job to make sure these things don't happen.
I'm sorry, Stephanie. We're working as fast as we can. It's good of you to remind me.
Yang bapak tadi ya.
We had some temporary technical difficulties, but they're now taken care of, and we will continue with the broadcast.
Oh, the broadcast is up and running again. I better get out of here.
Today's news. The Prime Minister opened this year's environmental
Harus
summit.
keluar ya, saya keluar.
Assembled world leaders. In a short statement, she leaders of the future
The lobby.
pride that negotiations
Nah, sekarang kita bisa buka pintu yang ini. Kita bisa buka pintu yang ini. Yang ini ya. Nah, kita bisa buka sekarang.
Richard's office. I
Bisa
hope I brought
buka.
the right key.
Nah, itu kuncinya yang tadi ya.
Yes! Patricia versus Lux. 1-0. Richard's office. Okay. Let's see what you're hiding from me.
Ah, ini seperti ruang ini ya, seperti ruang kantoran gitu ya sini. Kita gini aja.
Richard's noteboard. Nothing of interest there. Hold on. There's a VIP card to the Duke Silverglans Club. I didn't know he was a member there. Isn't that a bit too expensive and exclusive for him? I just
game
noticed that the
RPG ya
painting is
namanya.
a bit crooked.
Ini game RPG.
There's a safe hidden behind it.
Game
I
RPG.
doubt the police would have left it alone if they had found it. I might need some assistance opening it.
Oke, ditaruh tuh ya, grup gitu. Kita
A stapler, a tape roll, paper clips, and some blank pages. More or less what you'd expect to find on a desk. Nothing here that tells me what happened to him.
kita langsung ini.
Richard's safe. I need help opening it.
Oke, langsung kita keluar saja. Kita keluar dari sini. Kita keluar, yuk. Kita keluar dari sini. Ayo. Mana pintunya? Oh, ini pintunya. Kita keluar.
The lobby.
Oke, sekarang kita langsung keluar dari lobby ya. Kita keluar dari lobby. Pintu ini ya. Nah, pintu ini. Pintu ini ya. Kita keluar.
Carl's in my office.
Nah, kita langsung jumpai Carl yang tadi ya, yang bersiul tadi. Oke.
Carl!
What is it?
I managed to get into Richard's office. Someone had turned the place over, but unlike me, they didn't find the hidden safe. We have to open it.
Nice! I have an idea. Should we go to his office?
Aku yakin ini mesti pembuatnya mesti ini capek sekali ini mesti. Ini soalnya panjang banget ini. Kalau nggak salah itu panjang banget intinya. Kita yes saja.
Yes. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Oke.
Here, take this contact microphone. Place it on the safe, and you might be able to hear when it unlocks.
Wouldn't it be quicker if you did it?
You found it, so it's only fair that you open it as well. I'll keep watch and let you know if someone's coming.
Okay, Richard. Let's see what secrets you've hidden in here. So, how do I do this?
With the contact microphone, you should be able to hear the click from the locking mechanism. When you hear the clunk of the locking bar, you should stop and drag in the other direction. I think these kind of locks usually start to the right, so drag to the right until you hear a clunk, then switch directions. Keep doing that until the safe is open.
Sekarang kita sentuh. Nah, kita usap ke kanan, ke kiri. Salah.
No, I think I missed.
You'll have to start over and go to the right. These kind of locks probably reset if you do it wrong.
Kita usap ke kanan, kita sentuh lagi, kita usap ke kanan, ke kiri.
I don't think that's right.
Tadi,
Start over and try again.
terus ini. Kok susah ya? Bentar ya.
This is harder than I thought.
Start by dragging slowly from left to right and stop immediately when you hear a loud clunk.
Kita usap.
Then switch directions and drag from right to left. You might have to switch directions again.
Kita usap ke kanan, ke kiri, ke kanan lagi.
Yes!
Okay,
Patricia
berhasil.
versus Locks, 2-0. Now let's see what you thought was worth hiding, Richard.
What did you find?
A tape. I wonder what's on it.
We better listen to this in our office. Let's load the reel into my tape recorder and hear what secrets are hidden on it.
Well, what's wrong with your tape recorder?
It's not my recorder, it's the tape. I'm not entirely sure how I'll fix it. You'll have to give me a few days.
Oke, teman-teman.
Layar depan halaman 1 dari 7, halaman default.
Oke,
Halaman karakter, akses default.
itu saja video kali ini ya. Oke, nanti berjumpa lagi di chapter 2 ya. Oke, nanti saya akan buatkan yang part 2-nya. Ini tadi kan chapter 1 ya. Nah, besok saya buatkan yang chapter 2. Oke. Itu saja video kali ini. Jangan lupa untuk klik subscribe serta nyalakan lonceng notifikasinya ya. Dan semoga kalian terhibur ya untuk game ini ya, untuk para tunanetra ya. Semoga terhibur dengan game ini ya. Untuk kalian mau kalian mau aplikasinya bisa download di Play Store ya, di Play Store ada, ketik aja frequency missing gitu ya. Nah untuk bagi kalian yang susah nyarinya, saya akan taruh di link deskripsi saja. Saya akan taruh di link deskripsi gitu ya, biar langsung masuk ke, langsung tinggal install saja gitu ya. Oke, itu saja video kali ini.
Akses. Kinematic.
Sampai
Rekam layar.
jumpa.